Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Celebrity Net Worth. On this episode, we will be going over Jack Ma's net worth. Make sure to stay till the end of this video to find out how much this celebrity is worth. If you're new to this channel or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash the like button. In this video, we will be talking about one of the wealthiest in China. He started from nothing to being a billionaire. He is the one and only Jack Ma. Yes, that is right, Jack Ma. We will talk about his net worth and how he spends his money. Who is he? Let's take a look. He was born September 10, 1964 in Hangzhou, Zhejiang, China. He began studying English at a young age by conversing with English speakers at Hangzhou International Hotel. For 9 years, Ma would ride 27 kilometers on his bicycle to give tourists tours of the area to practice his English. He became pen pals with one of those foreigners who nicknamed him Jack because he found it hard to pronounce his Chinese name. Jack Ma is a follower of both Buddhism and Taoism. Later in his youth, Ma struggled attending college. The Chinese entrance exams are held only once a year, and Ma took 3 years to pass. Ma attended Hangzhou Teachers Institute and graduated in 1988 with a Bachelor of Arts in English. While at school, Ma was head of the student council. After graduation, he became a lecturer in English and international trade at Hangzhou Dayanzi University. He also applied 10 times to Harvard Business School and got rejected each time. Jack Ma is a Chinese business magnate, investor, and politician. He's the co-founder and former executive chairman of Alibaba Group, a multinational technology conglomerate. Ma is a strong proponent of an open and market-driven economy. Ma is a global ambassador for Chinese business and is often listed as one of the world's most powerful people, with Forbes ranking him 21st on its world's most powerful people list. He also serves as a role model for startup businesses. In 2017, Ma was ranked second in the annual World's 50 Greatest Leaders list by Fortune. In September 2018, he announced that he would retire from Alibaba and pursue educational work, philanthropy, and environmental causes. The following year, Daniel Zhang succeeded him as executive chairman. The billionaire is truly self-made. Ma started out as an English teacher where he made just $12 a month. Ma also applied for 30 different jobs and got rejected by all. "I went for a job with the police, they said, you're no good," Ma told an interviewer. "I even went to KFC when it came to my city. 24 people went for the job. 23 were accepted. I was the only guy not." In 1994, Ma heard about the internet and also started his first company, Hangzhou Haibo Translation Agency. In early 1995, he went to the US with his friends who helped introduce him to the internet. Although he found information related to beer from many countries, he was surprised to find none from China. He also tried to search for general information about China and again was surprised to find none. So he and his friend created a, quote, ugly website related to China. He launched the website at 9:40 a.m. and by 12:30 p.m. had received emails from some Chinese investors wishing to know about him. This was when Ma realized that the internet had something great to offer. In April 1995, Ma and He Yibing, a computer teacher, opened the first office for China Pages, and Ma started their second company. On May 10, 1995, they registered the domain chinapages.com in the United States. Within 3 years, the company had made 5 million Chinese yuan, which at the time was the equivalent to $800,000 US. In 1999, he founded Alibaba with the help of 17 friends. The digital marketplace connected Chinese customers with manufacturers. Alibaba's start was initially rocky, facing the dot-com bubble burst in 2000 and competition from eBay's Chinese venture, EachNet. But with some help from investments from Yahoo, the company found its feet by the mid-2000s. Then in 2014, Alibaba went public in what was the largest IPO in US history. And that sale made Ma the richest man in China. Alibaba rakes in money through the retail site Taobao, the payment processing service Alipay, of which Ma holds a nearly 50% share, and the popular Chinese social media site Weibo. But Alibaba doesn't just do e-commerce. Under Ma's leadership, the company now owns the South Morning Post and even a movie studio that's invested in films such as Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation and Star Trek Beyond. Since Ma became executive chairman in 2013, Alibaba's revenue has grown by 1,100%. As of September 2019, the company's market cap has reached $465 billion. And Ma's 5.3% share in Alibaba, well, it's now worth a cool $24.6 billion. But beyond Alibaba, Ma's income stream is impressively diverse. Jack Ma also blended a series of public and private investments into his wealth accumulation strategy. In 2010, he established his own venture capital company called Yunfeng Capital with 4 partners. That gave Ma and his partners, known as the Zhejiang Five after their native province, the ability to focus his investments on exactly where he wanted them to be, on Chinese companies. The venture capital firm, Yunfeng, also handled much of Ma's personal investing. The firm quickly began seeding young up-and-coming companies, especially in the healthcare, insurance, technology, and clean energy sectors where Ma saw the most potential. Ma also began making private investments through holding companies and private equity fund groups, mainly in commercial and residential real estate properties in Asia and Europe, along with select investments in private companies through Ma Hangzhou's Yongxi Investment Group, where he owns 99% of the company. Ma steered some of his ample capital into the Chinese entertainment sector, a favorite target given Ma's personal propensity for music and film. One partnership with Yi Brothers, a theatrical film producer, gave Ma access to dozens of mainland film releases that he could profit from over the 5-year timetable of the deal. Ma also has stakes in Yahoo China. With billions in his pocket, you would think he's a big spender, right? Well, not exactly. He drives a humble Huawei RX-5 SUV that costs just $15,000, and he doesn't spend much on hobbies either. It's said that he loves meditating, playing poker, and practicing Tai Chi, a hobby that led him to star in a kung fu film. But if he does splurge, it's in real estate. In 2015, he reportedly bought a house in Hong Kong's most expensive neighborhood for a whopping $191 million. At the time, the purchase broke the record for the most expensive home by square foot in Asia. He also dropped $23 million on a property in New York's Adirondacks. And a year later, he bought a 210-acre vineyard in the south of France. Plus, he still owns an apartment at Lakeside Gardens where he started Alibaba 20 years ago. So how does he travel between all these properties? A Gulfstream 550 private jet purchased by Alibaba for $49.7 million. Alibaba also foots the bill for the legendary talent shows of which Ma is always front and center. Ma's talent show performances have become the stuff of legends, from MJ dances to Lion King sing-alongs. The most impressive celebration was Ma's retirement party in September 2019. Alibaba rented out an Olympic-sized stadium for a massive celebration with 60,000 employees. It included an employee parade and a rendition of Josh Groban's You Raise Me Up by Ma himself. Jack Ma is also well known for his personal extravagance, especially when it comes to his time with Alibaba. To celebrate his retirement from the company he founded, he held a huge going-away party at a 60,000-seat soccer stadium. Additionally, every year on Ali Day, Ma presides over a mass marriage ceremony of over 100 couples who work for Alibaba. The ceremony doesn't give the marriages a legal stamp, it's just Ma's way of confirming the weddings of his employees and allows him to encourage the couples to be prosperous, have lots of kids, and live the Alibaba way. But even with all his bashes and billions, Ma said he was actually happier when he was an English teacher. He's noted that his billions come with a responsibility to spend on behalf of society. Maybe that's why he's turned to philanthropic work aimed at healthcare, the environment, and education. Under his leadership, Alibaba donates 0.3% of earnings to environmental issues. Ma sits on the board of China's Nature Conservancy and has donated millions to disaster relief efforts. Having first started thinking about his succession plans 10 years ago, Mr. Ma began retreating from the company in 2013 when he stepped down as chief executive officer to become chairman. He said he wanted to dedicate more time to philanthropy through the Jack Ma Foundation. 3 years later, the Foundation for Education pledged to donate $30 million to a 10-year initiative to support teaching in rural China. While he plans to continue his role as founding partner in the Alibaba partnership, he now wants to return to what he loves to do, education. Mr. Ma said recently in an interview with Bloomberg that, quote, "There's a lot of things I can learn from Bill Gates, who also founded his own philanthropic foundation before stepping down as chief executive of Microsoft." The Jack Ma Foundation, formed in 2014, had pledged $44 million+ to both Zhejiang University Hospital and rural Chinese teachers. With his newfound retirement and soaring investments, no one knows where Jack Ma will take his billions next, but it will probably include a killer outfit. When the Chinese business mogul first came into the public eye, his look included ill-fitting suits and a standard haircut, all function and no fashion. But after years of being on the top, rubbing shoulders with the who's who of the business world and even fashionable celebrities, his style has gone from slouchy to sleek, his hair from standard to slicked back. That's not counting Ma's laid-back gray ensemble complete with a hooded smart suit that screams style. And style doesn't come cheap when you are Hollywoodized. We will now reveal Jack Ma's total net worth. As of April 2020, Ma is the second wealthiest person in China with a net worth of $42.1 billion, as well as one of the wealthiest people in the world, ranked 17th by Forbes. In 2019, Forbes named Ma on its list of Asia's 2019 Heroes of Philanthropy for his work supporting underprivileged communities in China, Africa, Australia, and the Middle East. That's all for this billionaire Jack Ma. Catch us in the next video.